doing?
Oh, I'm just making this so I can do an overhead camera rig shot.
Nice.
Want help?
Yeah, for sure. But I just I have to.
Guys, what's up? Hey, Rob. Guys are the best. I think I need to go in actually to see them pretty soon. So when I was just at VidCon a couple weeks ago, the first lecture that I saw was one called Finding Your Creative Voice. And it's a very important factor when you're doing these sort of creative vlogs every day is to be original and to be yourself.
What's with all the hammering?
And to be authentic, obviously. And it's something that I'm struggling with a little bit, is that I'm using too much of Casey Neistat's shtick. It's just that it's so freaking good and it works. And I want to address that today. I think anyone with a vlog needs to have their own creative voice.
Let's talk about copycats. Let's talk about rip-off artists. People who copy your original ideas and then pass them off as their own. People who hide behind this idea that they were inspired by your work.
I'd be a hypocrite not to disagree with that, but am I an expert in everything? Absolutely not. Do I have an opinion on creative originality? Absolutely. The overhead camera rig is one of Casey's go-to. Casey Neistat, in case you didn't know. And I'm going to use it here to describe the tools he uses and how I'm using those tools and how I think I can move forward going forward. Let me just draw this out. In the first quadrant on the left, we have tools. And I'm certainly borrowing from Casey's tool bag with the Canon 70D, this bendy tripod thing here, and a few others. Let me show you. More bendy tripod things, a GoPro. Oh, and let's not forget music. I love Casey's music that he used, and it also, for me, it works really well because I know anything that he's used isn't gonna get taken down by YouTube, so if I use it, it's great. Plus, I love the music a lot. And this new iPod I just got, nice. And let's of course not forget the boosted board, which might not be a production tool, but certainly something I've always wanted, and it's just cool. Oh yeah, and how can we forget this one? And then it comes down to the other 75%, which I think is made up like this. The story, which is more than half the battle, I think. And of course, the storyteller, who has its own unique way of telling things. I think as far as Rob's vlogs go, this is how it's made up right now. And this is where I think I'm operating right now. The red here is where I personally think I'm crossing the line a little bit. And Casey, if you're ever watching this, that's the part that I'm going to try to eradicate. I hope that kind of explains it. I really wanted to get that off my chest. And Casey, I love your work, as you can tell. And I know it's cliche and it's overused, but imitation is the biggest form of flattery. And I hope I proved by my overhead example up in the studio the way that I feel that I'm using your tools. But I do promise I'm developing my own bag of tools. And Little Gazoo Man me, and Angry Rob, and Simpsons Rob, we're a production team, and we're gonna build our own bag. Hope that worked.